Welcome to Polishing and Lockpicking video. That's the old ABUS that I found when I was on vacation. Yeah, you can see it. It's not in a very good shape. Has of course a cut shackle, but has also a lot of rust on the shackle, and the body looks really ugly. I just cleaned it up. I didn't do any polish, and I found another one at the same place that I could clean up and polish pretty nicely with this brass rotary brush. But I have another one of these rotary brushes, which is made from steel wire, and I want to see the different effect it has on the lock. So the steel wire brush is a lot more sturdy, and I believe it will leave a lot of scratches, but maybe it looks interesting. So I will try the brass brush on maybe on this side, and the steel wire brush on that side, so that we can see the difference. Alright, let me change the camera configuration and then we will start brushing. Okay, let's get started. Of course I use eye protection and just start. Alright, that looks nice. Okay, so here we go. That's quite a big difference. You can see it is nice and shiny again, but has a lot of scratches, but they do go just in one direction, so maybe that looks very interesting. I will change the brush now and treat the other side. So, how does this look like? Not too bad. So that's the side where I used the brass brush. Not so many scratches. And here's the other side. Now you can see a structure here, but also not too bad. So I will do the cleanup of the remaining sides and also treat the shackle. I'll probably use the steel brush for it, and then we will see the final result. Alright, so here's the final result. That's the surface, that's the side where I used the brass wire brush. Quite good actually. But here I used the steel wire brush, and steel is much harder than brass, and you can see the deep scratches that it left. Yeah, in general, that's actually not a proper way of polishing a lock. There are other methods that apply, and I will give you a link to a video about a proper treatment of a lock, a proper polishing treatment. So you can look up that, but this was more like a test how it would look like using the steel wire brush versus the brass wire brush. And this lock is not meant to be put on display. It was okay to test this on that lock. Another note, you can see from the shackle here on this side a yellow tint, and this comes from the brass wire brush. I also used it on the shackle on this side, and you can get nice effects, especially I think when you heat up the material while using the wire brush, the brass wire brush, so it leaves a nice brass color on the surface. Yeah, so that's a lock that looks actually not too bad, at least not for picking. Here I forgot about cleaning it up, but really I want to emphasize: please use eye protection when working with rotation tools. So I felt that some of these wires got loose and they hit me in the face. I mean, it wasn't really hard, so I just felt it, but I could imagine that if they hit your eyes, it's really dangerous. So at least use proper eye protection, if not use maybe a full face shield. Anyway, enough of talking and polishing. Now it's time to pick this devil. It's quite a difficult pick. So let's see how that goes. There's not much feedback on this lock, and you have to use a very strong pick because there is not much spring tension left, and setting these spools is quite difficult. So let's see. Counter rotation already on 3. Okay, got that. And yeah, this lock is difficult to pick, as I said. Often overset pins. I think 3 came back. And sometimes I have to rotate back with my picks. Now 4 to help the counter rotation. So that was 4. I picked it a couple of times and the average picking time is maybe 5 minutes, or maybe a little bit more. 1. Maybe I'm lucky this time. It was 5, but maybe an overset. I think the false set is back. 1 came back. Okay, got it. It was 4 and probably overset 4. I did a bit of practice on this lock, but doesn't have so much impact on the picking time. Five is good. 3 all feel pretty good. Maybe 4. And it's open. Wow, that was pretty fast for this lock. It's a tough pick, I have to say. You really have to develop the feeling for these spools, which are not very deep but are very hard to set. Because of the weakness of the spring in here, you have to sometimes help the counter rotation with your pick. I really like picking this lock because it requires a lot of attention, and it's then even more satisfying when it pops open. Alright, so I hope you don't mind the rough treatment of this lock with my wire brushes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, happy picking, cheers and bye bye.